Nature wastes nothing. Every leaf, every peel, every drop can return to the soil.
What looks like an ending is often just the beginning of another life cycle.
In most kitchens, these simple leftovers disappear down the drain or into the trash.
But for a careful gardener, they are not waste. They are unfinished resources.
Old gardeners understood one quiet rule: feed the soil, and the garden will answer.
Healthy soil is not just dirt. It is a living world beneath our feet.
Today, we follow 3 ancient-style tonics made from ordinary kitchen leftovers. Rice water for soil life, citrus peel water for careful leaf care, and vegetable broth for gentle mineral support. These are not miracle cures. They are small, respectful ways to return value to the earth.
Used correctly, diluted, and with patience, they can become part of a healthy gardening routine.
The secret is not in forcing plants to grow. It is in supporting the soil that supports them.
Let us begin where many gardeners begin each day, with a simple bowl of rice.
Rice has fed families for thousands of years, but even its rinse water still has a story. When water touches the grains, a cloudy, starch-rich liquid appears. Most people pour it away.
But in the garden, this cloudy water can become a gentle soil starter.
The first rule is cleanliness. Use a clean jar and keep the liquid free from grease or salt. Cover it loosely, never seal it tightly. Fermentation needs air and space. After 2 to 3 days in a warm room, tiny signs of life may begin to appear. A mild sour smell can mean natural microbes are becoming active. If it smells rotten, moldy, or foul, do not use it. A good gardener knows when to stop.
This tonic should never be poured strong. The garden asks for balance, not excess.
A safe starting point is 1 part rice water to about 10 parts clean water.
Dilution softens the mixture and helps protect roots from too much organic material at once.
The best place to use it is the soil surface, not the leaves. Pour slowly around the root zone, where soil organisms and roots can use it gradually. Think of it as a small meal for the soil, not a replacement for compost or good care. The strongest gardens are built from many gentle habits working together.
Use it occasionally, perhaps every few weeks, and watch how your plants respond.
Too much of any homemade tonic can invite smells, pests, or imbalance.
The goal is not to control nature completely. It is to cooperate with it wisely. After a few days, look for steady growth, firmer leaves, and healthier soil moisture.
The signs of improvement are usually quiet. Gardening rewards patient eyes. Rice water works best when the soil is already protected with mulch and organic matter. Mulch keeps the soil cool, holds moisture, and gives microbes a better home.
Beneath the surface, roots and microbes form a quiet partnership.
The old gardeners observed everything. A simple notebook can become your best teacher. Record what you used, how much you diluted, and what the plants did next. In time,
The garden begins to show you what it likes and what it does not.
A bowl of rice gave food to the table, and its rinse water returned kindness to the soil.
But not every kitchen leftover feeds the soil in the same way. Some protect more than they nourish.
Citrus peels carry bright oils, sharp fragrance, and a very different kind of garden power. They should be used carefully, because strength in the garden must always be respected. Steep the peels in hot water, then allow the liquid to cool completely.
As it rests, the water carries fragrance from the peel into a mild garden spray.
Strain it well. Small pieces left inside can clog the sprayer and rot later.
Always label homemade mixtures. A safe gardener never guesses.
Dilute before spraying. Citrus oils can be too strong for tender leaves.
A mild citrus spray may help discourage some soft-bodied pests, but it is not a guaranteed cure.
Test one small area first, then wait a day before treating the whole plant.
This simple step can prevent leaf burn and protect delicate plants.
Never spray citrus mixtures under harsh midday sun. Choose early morning or evening.
Many small pests hide under the leaves, where the light is softer and the air is still. A light mist is enough. Soaking the plant is rarely necessary.
When in doubt, be gentle. A plant under stress needs care, not shock.
Some acid-loving plants may appreciate slightly acidic care, but soil pH should be tested first.
Guessing soil acidity can lead to mistakes. Testing gives the gardener a clearer path.
The old way was observation. The modern way adds measurement. Together, they are powerful.
If used near roots, keep it very diluted and occasional. The soil does not like extremes.
Leaves can tell a story, but they do not always tell the whole story.
Poor drainage, overwatering, heat, and nutrient issues can look similar on the surface.
Before spraying anything, look for allies already living in your garden.
Ladybugs, lacewings, and other beneficial insects are part of the living defense system.
Sometimes the best pest control is not a spray. It is biodiversity.
Flowers, herbs, and vegetables together create a garden that can defend itself better.
Homemade tonics are tools, not answers to every problem.
Make small batches. Use them fresh. Clean your tools when you are done.
Even after steeping, the peels can return to compost in small amounts. In compost, balance matters too. Greens, browns, air, moisture, and time.
And now we come to the warmest kitchen left over of all, the water that cooked our vegetables. When vegetables cook, some of their goodness escapes into the water.
If that water is unsalted, oil-free, and cooled, it may return gently to the garden.
This rule is essential. No salt, no oil, no meat, and no dairy.
Salt can damage soil structure and stress plant roots over time.
Hot water should never touch living roots. Let it cool to room temperature first.
This is not fertilizer in a bottle. It is a gentle return of traces and moisture.
When unsure, dilute. Gentle gardening almost always begins with restraint.
Leafy greens, herbs, and hungry annuals may benefit most from occasional soil watering.
Keep it at the soil line. Leaves do not need yesterday's cooking water.
The soil receives it slowly, one quiet drink at a time. If the plant improves, the change should look steady and natural, not instant or dramatic.
Broth alone cannot fix poor soil. Compost and organic matter remain the foundation.
Think of kitchen tonics as support, while compost builds the long-term home. Soil improves through layers of care, not through one dramatic treatment.
When earthworms return, the garden is telling you the underground world is becoming safer.
Good soil smells earthy, holds moisture, and crumbles like cake.
Compacted soil cannot drink well, no matter what tonic you pour on top.
Loosen gently, never violently. Roots need air as much as they need water.
The old secret is not one ingredient. It is the system around the plant. Rainwater, compost, mulch, observation, and patience often do more than any shortcut. Gentle watering protects soil structure and keeps young roots from washing away.
Again, write it down. The best gardeners are students of their own land.
After a season, your notes will reveal patterns no video can predict for you. Every garden has its own climate, soil, history, and personality.
Your job is not to command it, but to understand it. 3 kitchen leftovers, 3 different uses, 1 shared purpose, returning care to the soil.
When we stop seeing scraps as garbage, the whole garden begins to change. The transformation is not loud. It is built through quiet repetition. A stronger root system begins with a better underground home. And when the soil becomes more alive, the garden becomes more forgiving.
These tonics are not ancient magic. They are reminders of an ancient attitude. Respect what remains. Return what you can. Waste less. Observe more. This knowledge is simple enough to pass from one generation to the next.
A garden teaches patience better than words ever could. One life fades, another rises. The soil remembers both. In a world that teaches us to throw things away, the garden teaches return.
Return the water. Return the peel. Return the leaf. Return your attention.
The soil does not ask for perfection. It asks for care repeated over time. And when we care for the soil, we care for everything that depends on it.
Before you throw the next kitchen scrap away, pause for a moment.
Ask what it could become, not only what it used to be. Because in a living garden, nothing truly disappears. It only changes form. Feed the soil gently, and the garden will teach you the rest.
Happy gardening.